Us now. Recording.
We will, no, it's recording. That's okay. We'll go back to the beginning. So what we're going to do, so log into Pagewheel, and this is just a little demo on building a course and how to use your video in it. And so what we talked about before this recording was if you have an ebook already, you can put it into ChatGPT and ask it to make video scripts for you. Generally, we were recommending less than 5 minutes for each one, where where the user has, you don't want to teach 5 things in one lesson, where they have one thing that they need to do or learn before they move on to the next lesson. And so this is just logging into your Pagewheel account. You're on your dashboard here, and you're going to go to this left sidebar menu and click on courses. And these are just courses that I've used for testing, so they're kind of silly sometimes, but I'm going to click on create a new course, and I'm going to say how to restore a, let's be specific, light sport airplane. And these little orange buttons with the magical sparkles are magical AI sparkles. So let's just see what it does with the title that I give it. I'm not even going to tell it what it's about. We'll see what it does. And it's working on it, presumably. Yep, there it is. This hands-on course is perfect for aviation enthusiasts. So I'm just going in here and lightly editing for white space so it's easier to read. By the end of this program, you'll possess the expertise to assess, repair, and restore light sport airplanes to their former glory. So that's the promise. And you always want to make sure that what AI wrote is what is correct. It didn't know, right? It was just guessing from the title. So you don't want to have disappointed students or buyers even. They just bought it. They open it up and say, oh, that's not what I thought this was. You don't want that to happen. So AI just made my description. The image, this is again in Canva. I will do that Canva thing for you this week, but it gives you the dimensions here, and in Canva it will ask you what are the dimensions of the thing you want to make. So you can just plug in what it says here, and then it'll automatically be the right size. Download it from Canva and then upload it here. And is this going to be a modular course or just a whole, just a whole bunch of lessons not broken up into modules? So and you can pick the layout. Do you want the sidebar kind or do you want this kind? I like the sidebar kind, so I'm going to keep that. And I'm going to click Save and Continue. And then here, create your lesson content. Here's where you're going to paste that video link. Oops, that's not the video link. That was the title. Let me go back here to it. Copy the link to the video. And go back to Pagewheel. Put it in here. And then watch this. So it can fetch the transcript. And if you wanted to do anything else from the content of the video, you need to fetch the transcript first because it's going to read it. So it's working on it. It's done it in the past. I know it can do it. So, sometimes it needs a couple tries. And this lesson, we'll let it work its magic first. And Michael, I don't know if you caught that, but up here where it says text, I bet that answers what we were talking about earlier of do you have to have a video? I bet we don't. And I just forgot about that part. So we can look at that when it's done. Let's try again. And if it's not, we'll just go on without. Okay. So it's going to keep working on that. We'll just close it for now. And just based on what I put in there. So this is, now it's just making it up based on the course title, right? So it has no idea, since it didn't fetch that transcript, that this is how to overhaul our tax engines. Now I'm going to put it in there. And then based on the title, the description ought to be better. Yep, so now it's about the engine. And again, I'm just going to light edit this, and presumably I know what's in my video and that this promise matches. You want to make sure that for every single lesson that they know what they're going to get out of it. And it will, just like YouTube will when you upload a video, it'll just make a thumbnail, or Here's where, look, you can upload your transcript, and you can, this replace is where you can add your own thumbnail. So if you don't like where it randomly stopped on your video, you can do your own there. And Michael and Shannon in Canva, there are also, when you're creating a new file, there are like, it'll just say YouTube thumbnail, and you can just click on it and it'll give you the right size. So for the common social media stuff, you don't even have to know the dimensions. You just pick the thing. It's like, oh, I'm doing Instagram Reel, and click on that and it'll give you the dimensions. So this one would be a YouTube thumbnail. Okay. And then if we had the transcript, we would upload it. If we had anything else, so this is like Gail talking about her book chapters, where it's like, okay, I have a video for you, but what if you're a reader? Here it is, right? So you have that as a reference. Or you might have a worksheet, or you might have both. You can upload more than one handout where you're like, here's the source material, here's the checklist, or whatever goes with it. And here we have a magical AI quiz maker. Whoop, but it needs a transcript for that. So, but it will actually read the question, read the transcript, and make a multiple choice quiz based on the content of the transcript, which is pretty fun. So we're going to click Save and Publish. Like, I'm not quizzing my people on how to restore an airplane, because I'm just teaching them how, and they're going to go restore their engine. That's their quiz, right? If they're, that's a tough one. While you're in the air, let's make sure your engine works. Okay, this is warning us the course is still a draft. You can see here's the first lesson. I can add another module for more lessons. If I hover the cursor over here, here's where I can go and edit it, or I can trash it. And the one thing that it didn't do when we first said add a course, we went straight into our lessons, was there's a lot of stuff over here in course settings. So this is, so not an individual lesson or module, but your course overall, right? So here's the hero image for your course, not the module or lesson. Here, those, you can change those layout settings. And then here in the intro, if you want to have a welcome video to your course before they dive into modules and lessons, that's what this is. This video, this title, the description, the thumbnail, the whole bit. You don't have to have that. But again, especially if it's like we were talking about, a very personal connection, personal brand sort of thing, then you definitely want this. If you're doing faceless stuff, you can still put an intro in there. But it's going to be faceless, right? So coach, oh, your lessons will have chat area for your students to ask you questions and interact. And then Michael and Shannon, we were talking before the recording about like encouraging your students and stuff. It's like especially something like of that nature. It's like I would be in there all the time, especially with a new course. It's like before you have a community built up that's interacting with each other, and even when they are, because sometimes you get people that like to take over those, and they're the, I don't know, some people, that's just their thing, but they don't necessarily know what they're talking about, and then they can lead your students down the wrong path. You got to be careful of that. I would stay interactive in the chat area. But you have that, and then over here in publish, this is where you publish the whole course. So not the individual lessons and modules as you get through them, but this is what makes the whole thing live. You can preview it as a student. We can do that. Let's preview it. Woohoo, there it is. And I didn't put anything else in it. Here's that chat area for, you know, where they can interact with you on their individual lessons. And then we'll go back here and we'll click, oh, wait, hold on a second. Let's say we didn't get it all done in one sitting, but we saved our lessons, right? So we've saved our work. Oh, this is just toggling back and forth. And now I'm going to go back to my Pagewheel dashboard. So now it's here, right? But it's not live yet. I have to go to the settings and I have to publish it. And it won't let you, hold on, let me go back. See, there's no way to share the links. Let's see if this has it yet. See the copy invite link? This one is published, So I have a link to share with my students. This one is not published, so I can't, but I can go into the settings and then click publish. And now it's published, yay. And now there's an invite link that's made for it. And directly from here, now that it's published, I can make a sales page. It's not going to let you make the sales page if it's not live. So you got to finish it first.
Hey, Janine, we only have like 3 minutes. You said there was an affiliate marketing sheet that you handed out on Friday's feature.
Yep.
We have that?
Yes. So while that's working on that, let's go back over here. Actually, hold on. I have to log out. We have one account that we keep all those finished ones in there. So this one. So this is one of those where just the sales page is a thing. It never goes to the delivery page. It never sends an email. I'll show you it in just a second.
Okay.
Let me just finish this course thing to show. Oh, couldn't open it. All right. Well, since we're running out of time. That was the course builder. Then it takes you into the sales page builder that we know how to use. This one in particular, if we open up the link, this was basically, if you're planning on putting your thing on Digistore 24, this is an example affiliate resources page. So it's like a template to tell you what you should be making for affiliate marketers that come across your product on Digistore 24 and want to promote it. So you have something to follow. And if you're not doing that, it's a great template of, well, what do I do next now that I've published my thing, right? So there's a place for your product image. And this is, again, remember, your audience for this page is the affiliate marketers. A lot of them are beginners. And so you're kind of teaching them beginning marketing as well as giving them enough assets that they can get something published with as little effort on their own behalf because they're already like, now they got to pick a channel, and now they got to open an account in Instagram, and they got to pick a handle, and they got to, it's like just starting that channel can be overwhelming for someone. So you're even giving them the first assets to publish without them having to do anything. This is just whatever, these are just examples, right, of the commission, and because this page is selling to affiliate marketers perusing what they're going to promote next. And then these are all the information they need for it, a reminder about their commission. And then again, this part, marketing angles, like these are placeholder images, but I would actually keep them there and just put and make sure you're giving them the information for all of these angles, because this is common marketing psychology. These are common objections that customers have to anything, right? And solutions. I wish I knew this sooner, was more of a solution. So you just adjust this. You can use, and there's some little instructions in here to use, like, hey, by the way, you can use copy packs to get this. Email campaigns, and this is, again, you can use the copy packs email marketing content pack here. So some of this you definitely want to edit out. They don't need to know that. You're just giving them the actual email copy here. Social media post. And if you don't put the content here, you might give a link to like a Google Drive folder that has stuff you made for them in it. You can do that too. Same with ad copy. We have a copy pack for that. We have a copy pack for all of these things. Blog content. Who this product is for. This is, remember, different angles, right? So, if it's the supplements, it might be a certain age group. It might be a certain problem, right? Are they in rehab? Are they just trying to stay healthy? Are they, are they trying to recover from something? Are they an athlete? Those are all different customers that can all be ideal customers. So you're just giving them hints here of so they're not spending time trying to talk to too many people, right? So you're trying to help get them past beginner mistakes here. And what are they struggling with? What do they want? What have they tried? the more they read this stuff, it's like all of these things will also give them ideas as they continue to promote it into the future. You're helping them directly with their first few posts, but here are all the different things they can talk about in future ones. So it's helping them with that. Product mock-up image, it's like, don't forget to give them an image with a transparent background with nothing on it, not pretty ones with leaves and doohickeys in it, but don't forget to give them the basic one that they can do anything with. More benefits. Remember, in marketing, we want to speak to the outcome. That's what people buy. They're buying the outcome. And so we're getting them oriented on thinking in terms of benefits and not features, right? Benefits sell better than features. So see how we're just really guiding beginners to like be as effective as we can. Promotion strategies. This one, you don't really need to change. It's just more like teaching them beginner stuff of, hey, here's how you do this. Still read through it. If you have specific advice that you know your product and you've been selling it and you can tell them better things about what's working and not working, by all means, put that in there and make it even easier for them. How to get started. Legal disclaimers and compliance. This one's kind of funny. This is my legal, I have the legal disclaimer about the legal disclaimers. We're not attorneys and we're not. But if they're brand new, they might not know, like Pinterest, you can put affiliate links, but you need to have your little hashtags. You know, they might not know that there are terms and conditions and restrictions to affiliate links at all. So you're just kind of teaching them that of like, by the way, wherever you do this, make sure you know that you can. Amazon doesn't even allow email affiliate links. They're all a little bit different. So you want to make sure that that they know that. And like I said, have your own disclaimer, right? Because we're not trying to be the most up to date on every platform and what their requirements are. That'll drive you nuts. And that's not what we want to spend our time on. We just want them to know and give them a couple examples they can use.
So
go ahead.
So you have the link. Where's the link for this? Is that a link or is it already in our?
I'm sorry, I thought I put it in there. Nope.
No.
I did put it in there. Yep.
Oh, that was it. Oh, okay.
That was it. It's a share funnel.
Okie dokie.
Yep.
Okay. Got it. All right. Let me just click on that. Yeah.
Yep. I'm sorry. I know you got to run, Yvette. Sorry about that. Yep.
Oh, no. I'm going to Rachel's. I just want to go to Rachel's meeting. So she's up now, right?
Oh, yeah. She should be.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. There's just more stuff on here.
Yeah.
So we'll just call it done so you guys can roll on over to that.
Thank you. Great call. Great call. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.